Welcome back, guys, to Fire Emblem the Sacred Stones, where the battle at Carcino draws on. With reinforcements having come in from two different angles, we were forced to deal with them while drawing the fire of the Ballista next to Pablo himself. With that and the bandits coming over the hillside defeated, it just leaves us to finish things off. We can just visit the houses when we want to as well, so that's nice. Let's let him shoot his bolt, so to say. We need to get Tethys as near as possible. Pull those archers and we're done. Dance for me! So we got 8 turns with Tethys, basically. 8 Tethys turns. Who else to heal? Because there'll be someone. I mean, you got more defense. I could put Franz in the Sparta points, to be honest. Let's visit here with Franz. And talk. You know, we have no king in the Republic of Carcino. We're governed instead by a council of elders. He's a lot better than any stuffy old monarchy, I can tell you that. You see, anyone could be a leader in Carcino if he's old enough. Of course, maybe that's why the country's in such a mess right now. Maybe. Because anyone could be a leader in those young'uns. How dare they? Because it sees, we know he's not likely to move. Damn those young'uns. Being all young and stuff. How very dare. I'm pretty much okay with how this is, like, panning out. I just need this guy to hurry up. Do his thing. Use up his last charge, which he has done now. Which means we can make our charge. So it's you who's got the red gem. You have 11 speed, a steel sword, you do 15 damage with 6 crits. If Ford receives you, with his lesser speed, but with the weapon, like, triangle in his favour. There's no way he should die. Oh, I do need to heal him first, however. Let's move Franz up to the next building and equip him with a javelin while he's at it. Wait, can this guy reach? Wait, can this guy reach? No. Doesn't have a javelin. Oh, that'll be fine then. The Iron Lance is fine on. Elder Pablo used his fortune to build his own private army. Now he's using it to wrest control of Carcino from the council's hands. Please help Lord Klimt so that he can help us. It's just talking conversations this time. Right, so we pull that guy out. We don't pull this guy this turn. Or that guy. We visit with Ford, we'll visit over there, but we just want to move Boss Ross up a little bit. Wait, you can visit again? You know we have no king in the... Multiple visits. Okay. I didn't know you could revisit anything ever. But obviously you can. So that's a thing. But our heal breaks. Right. So that's the range we're after. Forward's in here to visit over this way. I heard the Prince Inez of Frelia is a fantastic tactician. I saved the houses, yeah. Grado took Renais with no trouble, but Frelia still has yet to fall. They say it's because Prince Inez has spies reporting every move that the Empire makes. At the same time, all the enemy spies in Frelia are exposed and executed swiftly. That means that none of Frelia's secrets are ever reported back to the Empire. I've never met Prince Innes, but he doesn't sound like a man you want as an enemy. Well, not really, no. So that's going to pull this guy to here. Which then puts us in range of this guy on the next turn after that. So that'll be fine. Does the arena have a defense thing? It has an avoidance rating. They both do. I mean, everyone I want forward is forward now. I guess getting Colm here would be good. And then maybe getting Joshua back slightly. In for the heal here. Dance, dance, dance! And we're not looking at you for a visit. They're quite happy at this point. You saved our house! Except it didn't need saving because supposedly I don't have a red roof. Man, if only people figured out earlier to not paint their roofs red. Ha! They'd be laughing. If only they knew. Right, now that things are kind of dealt with on the archer front as well, I can send both our deep exploratory probes forward. Because they no longer need to engage with the rest of us. Prince Innes, you need to go to here. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea to have Garcia come up as well. Eirika. We should be good. Marissa, you're going to need some grinding. You really are. Right. 1. So he can't come... Oh, he can reach there. I don't think he couldn't. So he does 11 damage with a longbow to Franz, who has 10 defense. 9 defense. No, and Franz has 9. Lloyd has 10. He doesn't have the speed. So, first of all, I just need to kill this guy. Nothing more. Nothing less. Not like Ford can do him in, is it? It is like Ford can do him in. But only with a sword. So I'd lose the weapon triangle. I wouldn't double this guy though, would I? He's got speed of 12, so 4 can't double him, so he's Ford is unlikely to come out of this with a kill. Let's let Ford kill this guy then. He can take the experience, and it'll be good. Did I say Lloyd? Anyone whose name begins with L is obviously allowed to come in the game. God. Can you understand? Did you even know? I guess I'll dance it. Only I could heal myself for the whole, like, small, tiniest bit about the experience. Oh, wait a second, I can heal someone. Yes. We're nearly done with this map, honest. Yay. Every map's going to take, what, it's roughly a 2-hour period now? For Olizandri. And his super safety. And he's going, oh, but I need to just make everything right so I can steal this red gem. Yeah, some strength. Technically defensive stats, always good. Very welcome. Very, very welcome. I could move Franz out, to be honest. Yeah, we'll keep you there. Everyone is ready to strike. They're ready to move in at a moment's notice. You can't hit me here. The peg wag wags. course, I lose a lot of that avoidance I would have had with the lance. No double. Good. In comes you. Right, so first of all, we need to steal. That is written in the stars. Colm is doing good work. From there, who do we get to try to get the kill when the hatchet that... Oh! Ross, you killed him! And you reached max, by the look of it. Against the speed of luck. Now what happens? We'll find out later. Someone to just kill this guy would probably mean, like, Tana, to be fair. Because we want the experience to go over. Now, where can this guy reach to? To there. Tana with a 19 res versus a 21 attack, a 9 res, would only take 12 damage. That's a very heavy book. So, and his con's down. So actually he's only got speed of effectively around 7. So he wouldn't be doubling Tana anyway. I mean, Tana's speed's down 3. But 16 speed, you know? 16 speed? 16 speed. It's all up to Ross, is it? You can promote to the afterlife. That's Joshua, yeah. Another peg level. Strength speed. Some more res. In a weirdly good timing for it, I'd say, as well. Just the boss is left. It's a Seas Gate boss. Do you think he'll move? Obviously not. Oh, Pablo's a crit rate. That's interesting to find out. Maybe I should have rode the Ballista all the way. Just scooted on my ass. I'm gonna get there, honest. That's interesting to see. That's a crit rate against you who has skill and luck 13-10. Whereas we have skill and luck of 17, which should lower the crits as well. Right, we need Tethys. He's not going to get into the proper range, I don't feel. So maybe move forward out. Spellcaster guy is what I consider a worse enemy kind of situation, to be fair. Right. Only a crit rating of 1 on Tana, who has 12-13, so likely no crit rate at all on Innes, which is nice to know. Let's move you to there. Seems like Innes might even be supplied for this reason. I don't want to put you in range. I know you got 10 res. But I do need you to keep healing, because experience! Yeah, this map looks simple. Then some reinforcements appeared. And just... because of the... Oh! Because of the way I deal with the Ballista, always trying to, like, suck their charges away. It's usually 5 turns that disappear. He was so close. Much happiness nearly occurred. Of course he's not going to move. So no crit rating, and it takes a couple of attacks to even kill. That looks good, doesn't it? We could kill him. He can only hit us for 12. Yeah? You're Prince Innes! You're one of Carcino's councilmen. Trying to trap me is a mistake. Failing. An expensive one. I think it's time for you to learn how expensive. Ooh. I was hoping it would miss. Alright, we're at some kind of midway point here. Now, I reckon if I were to heal, then dance Natasha along to get to up there, we'd be able to heal them. We wouldn't be under threat of any attacks. This is what I believe. So in those respects, we can put it beyond doubt. Second attack missed, though, wasn't very good. But you've got to understand, he's going to attack us on the next turn. And then probably die from that. I guess the hit rate was fair, though. 1 for 1. Wouldn't you say? Jab him at him! We'll leave Prince Inez to do that. This is where I get her killed somehow. Because if he does move, he could crit on her. Like, no joke. So now that I've made that joke, I can do this. But I can't drop her this turn. That sucks. Oh well, I can. Right, there we go. Natasha is being ferried from... just picked up by loads of men. Come this way. Come by. Come this way. Take you out. Complete safety. Oh, yes, used annoying healing spots. No one can withstand the might of Grado. Logic dictates we join now or be subjugated later. I made the rational decision. The only decision. So you say. God. Get dead. Farewell. No! I cannot die when there's such wealth to be had! Retreat! Mercenaries, to me! He's running? He had an item that I didn't have to steal, right? Well, pre-promote Sniper Innes gets a 4-stat level up. The Guiding Ring is ours as well. Now it's just time for us to seize, which usually means it requires our lord, of course. Our lord, who cannot get there, hallowed be thy name. One, two, three, four. Yeah, I can do this. And let's get out. Can you pick her up? You can. Go for there, Colm. Good times were had. What do you mean Eirika, hurry up? She got there fine. Perfectly fine. There's even a support for me to have with Joshua again, but that's the one we've already seen, isn't it? Yes, it is. It's the one we saw in the castle with Ephraim, was it not? Hey, we didn't get things very lately. Indeed it is. So we've seen this one. So let's skip it. Yeah, I haven't really been checking the sports, have I? And now I didn't get to heal. Sad times. But seize times can happen instead. We're finally done! Oh, what? I found you, Eirika. Seems you're skilled as reports say. This is going to be fun. Yes, yes, yes. I do so love strong women. Should we attack General Volta? No, we'll pass on dessert for now. Allow them to escape. We're leaving. Prince Innes, are you well? Eirika, sorry for troubling you. No, it was no trouble. Prince Innes, thank goodness you're unharmed. There's one map down, free to go indeed, I guess. Free to go? I don't know. Who are you? Oh, where are my manners? I'm a member of Carcino's Council of Elders. My name is Klimt. Council member? So you're one of the traitors who ordered... Peace, please! I have no intention of opposing you or quarreling with you. I too have been marked for death by Pablo. What is this all about? It's a shameful tale. Carcino is a nation divided. As you know, Carcino has no king but is ruled by a council. But now the council is broken apart into factions mired in discord. In the discord, eh? Factions? You're saying that the whole of Carcino has not betrayed Frelia? Correct. The moderate factions prefer to preserve our alliance with Frelia. Pablo's faction wishes to endear us to Grado to surrender us to their armies. Once Pablo realized he couldn't ply us with bribes, he began to have us assassinated. Those of us who remain have taken refuge underground. We oppose him where we can. If you hadn't shown up, I'm not certain I would still be breathing. I do recall enemy troops combing the area when I arrived. They were searching for you. Is that it? Pablo has usurped rule of the council. We had no choice but to hide. And not all of Carcino's councillors got over to Grado's side, though. You must believe me. The whole of Carcino does not believe as Pablo does. I see. Lord Klimt, I understand the hardships you've endured. I'm pleased to hear all of Carcino is not our foe. I would depart at once for Frelia to explain our circumstance to the king. I think it is best if you return to Frelia as well. Pablo has considerable wealth, and he commands a vast mercenary force. I'm sure he'll send more of them this way as soon as he is able. And we kind of took them over, though, by talking to them nicely. Prince Inez, Tevez and I are staying with you. Is that going to work? Yes, I would appreciate your help. Starting now, you've got a new contract, though the pay is double. He doesn't necessarily have to double the pay, but he's a good guy, Inez. If the two of you hadn't stayed with me back there, I would not have survived. Garrick, Tethys, thank you. You have my gratitude. Tell me something, Prince. Did you get hit on the head during that last skirmish? That's unkind. My neck is not so stiff that I cannot show gratitude. I would ask for your continued support in the days ahead. We both ask for your help. You've got a deal. Let's keep each other alive. There you are, sister. Hello. Ewan, how is it? What are you doing here? I told you to wait at the inn and behave yourself, didn't I? Yeah, but you always run off and disappear. It's not fair. I want to have adventures too. You are such an imp. I am not out here running about having fun, you know. I know. That's why I came to see you. I can help. My teacher finally got around to teaching me some magic. Check this out. Hey, knock it off! Just immolates her. You shouldn't be using magic here. Well, I just thought maybe I could help you work is all. I can protect you now, sis. Come on, take me with you. I don't want to stay in that inn anymore. Oh, all right. I'll go ahead and speak to the chief and Princess Eirika. Don't wander off while I'm gone. Yahoo! Princess Eirika, Prince Inez, I think we should follow the advice we've been given and return to Frelia. Continuing on through Carcino like this is too great a risk to your safety. The peril is self-evident. However, I have to reach Johanna, and the only way is through Carcino. If I don't hurry, nations will fall, one after another, to Grado's hunger. Inez is right, and the road to Ralston leads me through both Carcino and Johanna. However, pressing on will only invite more mercenary attacks. Hey, I've got an answer. I know a way that leads over the mountains straight to Johanna. Want me to guide you? And who might you be? Ewan, shh. You know better than to interrupt people when they're talking. I'm so sorry. Please let me take my brother out of the way. Come on, Ewan, let's go. No, wait, please. Do you really know a route through the mountains? That's what I said. At the top of that mountain, there's a village named Caer Pelin. That's where my teacher lives. I'm sure he'll lead you through if you ask him nicely. What is your teacher's name? My teacher? His name is Saleh. Saleh? I've heard that name on the lips of Frelia's spy network lately. He's a powerful wielder of magic who has been fighting bandits and monsters. The spies mentioned something about a Caer Pelin, if I remember. What do you think? If my spies are accurate, this Saleh is someone we can trust. Very well, Ewan. Will you take us to meet your teacher? Are you sure you can do this, Ewan? Not a problem. All right, everyone. See if you can keep up. It's going over desert tiles. That's why, as a mage, he can get away faster than anyone else. He knows that no one can keep up. And finally, we finish Chapter 10. Revolt at Carcino is being quelled. And by the look of it, we move on to a place with creeping darkness as an entombed appears over this way. Well, that's Eirika's route for now, as we now switch over to, of course, Ephraim. Let's get over with the power of editing. Chapter 10 Ephraim begins. And so we move on to Ephraim's Route, but we're not going straight for his next quest at the moment, which is all the way down here, because of course the skirmish just set us all the way over here. They seem to have weaponry still equipped, so we're good for that at the moment. Castle Renval doesn't have any shops, sadly, which always makes me very sad. We do have the option of buying some more stuff over here if we need to. So I'm just going to, like, purchase another heal. Send it to Convoy, will be fine. So we got that. And Loot's going to need some spells as well at this rate. It's the thing, we're popping between them and they're losing or gaining stats as things go. So let's make sure we've got another fire just in case. That works for me. So we are going to go, instead of to our next chapter straight away, to the Tower of Valni and find out what this place is. Because I haven't yet explored it or even looked in it yet, as we reach the Tower of Valni 1. Right, so 8 units to be fielded. Of which my lord is not even equipped at the moment, because he's got 14. 14! You know, he's quite good. Ross is reaching level 10 shortly. Joshua's doing his own Joshua thing. Naomi, Colm, Loot. Maybe these guys need experience, but of course they've got different levels because they're on the other side of things. Vanessa could be my front-facing vanguard in terms of this battle here. Let's check the map. Considering there's only a few people, what we find is just monsters everywhere. Revenants with barely any attack. Revenants aplenty. 10 attack. We've got Amelia. Where's Amelia? Why is Amelia not in my group? So we could try to get Amelia leveled up a bit as well. Who do I switch out? We need certain amounts of strength in the party, you know? Well, Luke's level 11. Let's switch out Naomi. I want Amelia in. I don't know. I don't want to switch out Natasha, that's for sure. She's what's going to keep me alive. Let's switch out Vanessa then. Amelia. We're going with a bare bones team. And I didn't even set up what else we were doing. So they're going to come. The zombies in the tower, and then basically we go on to another floor after that. Does any of them have, like, cool items? Well, this guy's a lance. He's about the only one with anything of note. 50 gold. Yeah. It seems that they're all pretty much weak and able to be defeated fairly easily. So Amelie has a defense of 3, meaning she takes 7 damage from these guys. They haven't got the speed to be able to beat her. But she hasn't got the con to be able to wield an iron lance exactly nicely either. So we're going to have to, like, weaken some troops. Bring them forth. And go from there. So, Tana first. And then Colm, maybe? Joshua can't reach. Amelie can. Hey, Ross could do it. You only hit Ross for 12, 9? 9, I think it is. No, 7. This Ross, anyway. This should be a fair bit easier for it to kind of, like, carve through. Depending if the enemies move or not. Ross gets to the front, iron axe in hand, cool. I kind of want to pull these guys in time, but nothing for Coleman of Steel. This is pretty much our low defense attack force we've got going here. So it's kind of trying to see who moves where and what. That's what we're after looking at. This should be fairly fast, just looking at the overall size of the map. Of course, they also have a hit rate, which means they could miss. But the Iron Axe was the good choice. As Ross reaches level 10. So we've reached him level 10 twice. Or did I want to go with the Iron Lance? Maybe I would have went with Slim Lance. Oh yeah, that would have been so much of a better idea. Oops. Iron Lance will definitely kill. This would be nice to have a dancer already. Because I could speed up. It depends if they all move. If they all move, things could get weird. Right. This is my problem, because this guy's on this side. I don't want to move Amelie in. Now I do want to kill them all this turn, which I should be able to do, no matter what. With various abilities of ours. Even moving Amelie there will get her attacked. So I either want to send Tana to just kind of farm some experience once everyone else in the background has dealt with stuff. Or send someone with incredibly high dodge to go at some people. Wait, does Amelie have a javelin? She does. Go on, Joshua. Oh, come on, Josh. Why were you... Okay, well, we'll do it on this one then. Why'd you get hit? Like, honestly. On a 34 hit. Joshua's gonna die to zombies. So anyone who goes in melee range there is kind of asking to be attacked. Like, how do you even manage that, honestly? Go on, Amelia. Hit. See, I could send her way forward to attack that guy and just end him, but she will end up killing most of the units on the board. So she'd kill this one. This one would do 4 damage to her. This one would do 4 damage to her. This one would do 4 damage to her. This one would do barely anything. We just need to work out a way to kill everyone here now. Given what just transpired with that complete whiff. That was one hell of a whiff. Super didn't need that. I mean, you can hatch it as well to knock some HP values down. What a whiff. I'm just so annoyed. I should be able to take out that one. If I whiff. Okay, cool. Naomi got one. Luke gets one. So we'd need between Colm and Ross to kill one. Depends how far I want to throw myself into this. So if Luke kills this one, if Luke kills... Actually, if Luke kills that one... Because this guy can only move 4. Luke kills that guy. Someone like Colm kills this guy. And then Ross just chunks this one down. It's very possible, after all. I want to heal him before he moves, don't I? Tower of Valni, a grinding place. I could set up a wall and just let him come on people as well, but I don't really fancy that guy hitting Josh. When Tano is just so much more sand ground to be able to fight literally everything up here. Depends if the boss moves, actually. Depends if the boss moves. Now, Lute has 6 defense herself and a fair bit of HP.